As a force ready to deploy around the world, the U.S. Marines possess many modern weapons and are ready to fight in all situations. As a highly mobile force, the U.S. Marines rely not only on main battle tanks, but also light armor vehicles, including the LAV-25. A battalion of U.S. Marine Corps light armor vehicles possesses many variants such as LAV-25, LAV-80, LAV-M, etc. with specific features from anti-tank, air defense to command and control. Owning high speed and flexibility, LAV-25 specializes in frontline reconnaissance and supporting ground forces. Considered as a pioneer cavalry force, the LAV-25 was born from the request of the U.S. Marine Corps to develop a modern, highly mobile assault force for the Middle East battlefield. Over the past 40 years, nearly 1,000 LAV-25s have been built and have engaged in combat from Panama to Iraq. In the early 1980s, the United States established the Rapid Deployment Force, the forerunner of the U.S. Central Command, to deploy Marines units to every hotspot in the world quickly. The Rapid Deployment Force required a vehicle with firepower and strategic maneuverability that Washington had never had at the time. The U.S. Army and U.S. Marine Corps have evaluated a series of new generation light armor vehicles to complement a rapid deployment force, including the M1047 light armor vehicle. The M1047 uses an 8x8 chassis developed from the squeezed Mowag Piranha armor platform. The vehicle was fitted with an automatic cannon and a machine gun. The U.S. Army refused to accept the M1047, while the U.S. Marine Corps welcomed the vehicle enthusiastically, giving it the designation LAV-25. The vehicle has been modified to carry 6 soldiers and used as an infantry fighting vehicle. The U.S. Marine Corps established 4 LAV-25 battalions, each of which was part of the fighting squad of the Marines Division. The new U.S. military doctrine emphasizes the ability to operate continuously, gain a favorable position before the enemy, instead of focusing on overwhelming firepower. LAV-25 serves well for this task. Equipped with a 6V53T Detroit diesel turbojet engine, developing 300 horsepower, mounted to the right of the hull. The LAV-25 has a maximum towing capacity of 19.5 horsepower per ton. However, it can still reach a maximum speed of 100 km per hour and has an operational range of about 660 km. These vehicles are also amphibious, meaning they have the ability to swim but are limited to non-surf bodies of water. While engaged in amphibious operations, the maximum speed is approximately 12 km per hour using equipped propellers. LAV-25 can be carried by C-5, C-17, C-141 or C-130 transport aircraft, and can even be mounted under CH-53E Sea Stallion helicopter. The name itself stands for Light Armor Vehicle. The vehicle comes with an 8x8 wheel chassis similar to that on the BTR-82A, while the original Mowag Piranha only uses the 6x6 configuration. Through the needing hands of General Dynamics, the LAV-25 has become a line of armor reconnaissance vehicles capable of carrying troops. A standard LAV-25 weighs 12.8 tons, 6.39 meters long, 2.5 meters wide, and 2.7 meters high. It is much smaller in size than the AAV-7 and can only carry up to 9 soldiers, including a crew of 3. The driver's seat is on the left front. At the rear is a two-man power turret, equipped with an M242 Bushmaster 25mm chain gun with 210 rounds sub-ammunition, two M240 7.62mm machine guns with 660 rounds sub-ammunition, one mounted coaxially and one pinter mounted on the roof. Firing boards are also provided to allow soldiers to use their personal weapons, helping to enhance the vehicle's firepower on the battlefield. The LAV-25 is protected by light-gauge high-hardness steel armor, varying in nominal thickness from 4.71mm to 9.71mm. This level of high-hardness steel armor is intended only to offer protection against small arm rounds, such as the common 7.62mm ammunitions, to achieve the lowest possible weight and cost. In addition to the standard LAV-25 model, the U.S. Marine Corps has ordered 6 more specialized variants. The LAV-C2 stands out as a command and control center for the LAV-25 battalions. This version removed the turret, instead a large compartment to accommodate radio equipment and operators. Next is the LAV-L versions for logistics. The rear cargo compartment can carry 3 tons of cargo, usually ammunition. Unlike the LAV-C2, the LAV-L is fitted with a 7.62mm machine gun for self-defense. The LAV-R Cavalry version is equipped with a hydraulic crane that can lift 3 tons of cargo, along with a rotating shaft with a towing capacity of up to 15 tons, enough to tow other LAV-25s. Many heavily armed versions were also built. The LAV-AT is equipped with a turret with a tow anti-tank guided missile launchers. It carries a total of 16 tow missiles and 1,000 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition. There are also LAV-M models equipped with 81mm M252 mortar and LAV-AT for air defense with a 25mm Gatling gun and 4 Stinger missiles. The LAV-25 first saw combat in Panama in 1989, when it was deployed by the U.S. Marine Corps during a military campaign against the government of General Manuel Noriega. High maneuverability allows the LAV-25 to move quickly on the streets, even crossing the Panama Canal. By 1990, LAV-25 of the 1st Marine Division was sent to Saudi Arabia, serving the Desert Shield and Desert Storm campaign. The LAV-25 played the role of reconnaissance, identifying the positions of Iraqi forces. In some cases, the LAV-25 and LAV-AT also directly confronted Iraqi armor and infantry units. LAV battalions continued to fight in Iraq in 2003. Iraqi militants referred to the LAV-25 as destroyers due to its ability to launch surprise attacks and overwhelming firepower. In the mid-2000s, 893 LAVs in service with the US are upgraded to A2 standard. The LAV-25A2 has thicker armor and is able to withstand 14.5mm projectiles, a new suspension and fire suppression, and an improved thermal viewfinder for the commander and the gunner. LAV vehicles came in service with the U.S. Marine Corps for many more years, especially when no light armor model has firepower and superior defenses. However, the threat of new generation combat vehicles armed with 30 and 57mm guns could cause the LAV to lose its status, forcing the United States to look for a new design in the near future. My video of LAV-25 ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, Please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.
Làm được bất cứ những gì mà con muốn sau này.